300,000 world bucks. Oh, they added this thing? Frame data. Huh, maybe that's a good update then. Holy shit. Fishing. I could go straight for gallery and avatar. Digital figure. How long have I done this? Cool. Johnny concept art.
A few moments later.
I would have to like grind for that. Trading. Damn. So, damn. Wow. We got. Jeez, we started off small. This is like the size of like the roster right now for Guilty Gear Strive. Minus Lucy. We were to do like with the Unika update, right? So by the time we get like Lucy, we'll have like 32 fucking characters. Right now we have 31. Base like GG Strive was like dead ass like up to 14 characters at like launch. Pretty standard, right? Pretty standard for like, you know, a 1v1 versus like fighting game. It's not like in the veins of like Tekken, where Tekken just like or like a King of Fighters 15. Well, King of Fighters 15 is a different case, but Tekken just literally like acid dumped, like not really like acid dumped, but just recycled like characters from Tekken 7 all the way to like Tekken 8. Just brought in like maybe like a few returning characters and new characters into like in the mix. Trick weapon wielding super rookie. Balance, ease of use 5 stars. Wow. Yeah, and let's go to like a new stage. I'm tired of looking at like all these like I'm tired of looking at every like tournament that GG Strive always showcases it. It's always in, where's that stupid fucking stage? The Council of Three. This lame ass stage. This gray colored like pseudo like Picasso fucking artwork.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
Alright, so this is my dash.
Danger.
Okay. So this is like my slash. This is my heavy slash. This is throw. This is kick. Okay. Alright. That's cross up. Is this also cross up? Nope. Oh. What is that move? Doja. Oh, that's funny. Unika's got some cool normals. Ah! Ugh. Whoa, what is that? Dodai! So you can like do heavy slash, heavy slash? So forward heavy activates like your Arbalast, right? Okay. Alright, so let me see if I can remember the moves. Oh, that's her, Okay. That's the stun dipper. Okay. That's the overhead. Ooh. Wait. Damn, okay. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, that's sick. That's cool. Okay. Alright, that's right. That's our special move. Oh. Let me see like the command list now. Oh. Wow. You just have follow-ups? Bro, what? No way. You have strings on strings? Bro. Bro. Alright, Unika might be my favorite now. Mega Death Buster! Bruh! Bruh! Wow! Alrighty, my first wall break. Bruh! Boom! Boom! 199 damage. That's already like 200 on a skinny boy like Sin. I'm liking Unika already. Simple but fun. God, 193. $222. Now I want to test out like that ultra. Oops. Oh, because it's at like lower percent, right? I like this. Oh, wow. That's cool. Cool looking. I just need to see like the properties are for each move. Since as the character guide said, like, it follows the opponent. What the? You could do more? You could do more? Hold on. Yeah, kick. So kick does like a pass-through move, while punch is like it zips to like the opponent, and then S just like is like heavy damage, so it just like ends the combo. Right? Oh, and that thing is like it has to be out of bounds for it to like, you know, be over. You know? Right, so kick is the pass-through, punch is the zip. That's just funny. You do like some John Talbade shit, right? From Darkstalkers. You just go like a zigzag motion. It's like this fucking shit. Alright. What does dust do? Oh, it zips. It zips. So it's like a legit like teleport? Yeah, it does. It's like a teleport dash. Yeah. Wow. I'm just like pressing buttons. I'm just like, wow. What does Heavy Slash do? Oh, it's a thrust up? I could do some crazy stuff. Hold on. I'll figure that out later. Right now, I just want to check out some other things, like, oh. Oh my god, okay. That's cool. So if I do... That's why it's good. That's why it doesn't have an arc blast feature, because in counter hit you could just do this. Whirl this out. That's like 192. Yeah. $240! Oh god, that was with Art Blast. Oh, really? You could do a lot of stuff with this chick. What the hell? That's so stupid, bro. Then yeah. Cool, you could do like some side switch shit. Yup. Oops. So you can't like do that, right? So it's like a launcher. So it has to be like rounded? Oh, so it's a launcher. So it's only like in the ground. Yeah, it's only like a ground string. So how would this work then? Okay, so that's maybe like a downside then that I'm thinking of. Yeah, like that. And now you get max damage, 256. Yeah, do some dumb shit like that. Yeah, now that's 229. Yup. Let's practice some like what was it? We got a handle of like Unika base level, right? We got like some, you know, combos down. I want to see like some combos with the star deviation, whatever the fuck her install thing is. Wow. 199. That's cool. 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 You can still do that? 252 is so stylish looking. 252 is so stylish looking, bro, and I could like max it out even further. Yeah, I could max it out even further. Yeah, I could max it out even further, bro. Bro. Okay, so although like I mean these are like relatively like very like short like streams, whenever we do like a Guilty Gear like video, whenever we cover like a new character, the Khaiza always does like, you know, some Lsbbing time to, you know, cover the character, see what makes him or her like tick, see if we can find like some cool stuff with like counter hits or like some dank combos that we can do outside of RC with RC. If we do like wild assaults, things like that, see what like, you know, unique combos that we can find using like Guilty Gear Strive's like counter hit mechanics and things like that, right? So we just did like Unika, the protagonist of Guilty Gear Strive anime Dual Riders, right? And we had like, you know, relatively like a good a good chunk of time to go over her, right? Honestly, I would say she is the best character, right? No, like, not even like, you know, fake like gassing her up, you know, like I'm not trying to like gas her up or anything, but like, yeah, she's pretty fucking cool. From like the impression that we got from her in the starter guide of Unika's like, you know, kit, yeah, she's pretty much khaizakahn, but just with big like fucking cannon, like go boom, boom, you know, shit like that, right? Her whole gimmick is all around like, even though I said like khaizakahn has like, you know, a gimmick with with his like lightning shit. Similarly to like Unika, where her gimmick is around like the aura blast type shit, or I call it like the arc blast type of like mechanic that's embedded in her kit, right? So certain moves, and we tested this out, right, where you can do like forward heavy slash, forward HS, or air D, right, air dust, or even like certain command like strings that we have tested out. Multi-hit S, right, where the ender does like her little like spark like slap sort of shit, or like her down like laser where she like aims at the opponent's like feet or toes. And then there's like her downward or down heavy slash, which is like her launcher, and you can press it again. Those are a few ways to get into like arc blast mode. Oh, and there's another one with a standard or standing heavy slash, and then she shoots out like a projectile. The slashes, you can like interchange them to get the right like mix on Unika. You could do like the standing one, which is like the slap, or you could do like the laser snipe on their toes, and you could like mix and match either or, right? So you can do like endless like possibilities of like mix, right? Those are like the few ways to the only ways to get into Arc Blast. Now when she's in Arc Blast, oh my god, she is a different fucking character, right? Not only does she get like simplified moves for her special moves, like all of her moves have like a very much khaizakahn embedded like kit, from like an overhead to a stun dipper to a stun edge to a vapor thrust, right? All of those are very much like her dad, you know? So excuse me. So when she's in Arc Blast mode, those special moves have different like properties. Stun dipper move can like extend like combo count. DP does wall bounces. the overhead kick is a ground bounce. The full screen like stun edge is like a full screen snipe with multiple like with yeah, I think like multiple hits. No, I think like the air version has multiple hits. The ground one is like super fast, right? So that's like her special moves. The only one that doesn't have that, which is like her sword like horizontal swipe move, which is quarter circle back slash, that doesn't involve arc blast. It's just more like a big like meaty move to like, you know, get them away. It's very similar to like Kai Kisuke's like horizontal slash he has in his move list, you know. And then she has her supers, which is like the Mega Death Blaster, gets also amped up with Arc Blast to do more damage, right? And then she has the awesome looking like Ultra, right? Where she goes like full like install and then does like John Talbane Beast Cannon type shit. Like that's the like the funnest fucking shit I've ever like seen, right? So those are like all of her move list. Now combined, what does that make Unika? Yeah, she's like hella fun. She is really much like a Shoto, right? Like we've seen all of these characters from Venom to Dizzy to what's the last character? Oh, Abba to Johnny to other characters like, well, Sin is like closely like Shoto, but doesn't have a projectile, doesn't have like things, but very similar to like Kai's, but in his own like manner, right? We've seen like Baiken, all of these like different like kooky like anime characters. Jumping into like Unika feels like, wow, I feel like I'm playing base like day one Guilty Gear all over again, just like a new like character, right? If she was like new character in Guilty Gear Strive, oh my god, wow. Wonder what the ripple effect could like happen for like Unika, you know? But yeah, she feels very much like a Shoto heavy. You know, she does like lack some Shoto abilities, like her DP, right, which is like her flip like cannon like type of like bullshit. It's not totally that great like a Beta Blade or a Vapor Thrust or a Volcanic Viper or even like a Eisenstrom. No, they're not that. It does come out relatively slow. It's not super fast. It does have big oomph and big impact, right? It is good, but it does have, you know, a lot of like recovery. It's not really like good. It's not like a good option for you to like wake up. Rather, it's better for you to like, you know, use it at a very like good move as a counter or punish counter, where it's like, oh, the move is very like unsafe, you know, sort of thing like that. Not like, you know, not like, you know, something like that, right? But all of her other moves, like combo extenders to combo like openers and things like that, damn, she is like mad fun, right? When you utilize like Arc Blast and things like that, and then like her big Ultra Super, which is like her install into like those like Beast Cannon like type shit. Yeah, it's really like fun just to like, you know, track the opponent and then like do like some crazy like juggles. The only like con for her would be, well, we discovered the other con, which is like, you know, the like the DP move, which is kind of like unsafe to a certain degree. But the only con for like her would be like that Ultra, because we tested this out, and to proc in the full animation of like star deviation, weapons free, whatever the fuck it's like called, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, you would have to be on the ground for that move to like work, or to proc in the full animation. If the opponent is any way, shape, or form airborne, right? Whether in combo juggle or whether in like, you know, if you're trying to like anti-air the dude, nah, it's just going to be a soft like launcher. That can be good, right, if you spend like the meter, it would have like invincibility properties and all that jazz, right? It could be even be better than like maybe like DP, but again, it's like a waste of meter, right? And you don't get the full animation. You don't get the full animation of that move, and you just have to luckily get the opponent on the ground, do like a ground string, don't do any like, you know, any other moves that make the opponent off from the ground, and get that full animation, right? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Otherwise, it's a great looking move, it's a fantastic looking move, you know, but yeah, I just wish you could like do like some dank shit with it, you know, get like the full like effect even if the opponent like is in the air. But no, it wasn't like that. I'm just like, that kind of like, you know, for me, killed like the mood of Unika a bit, right? Where she's like this like cool looking character with amazing like strings and cool like combo potential. But yeah, like I understand like why the devs did that. And I also know there's another like con that she has, which is like the Arc Blast itself, where it's only for a few frames, like, you know, it's not even like a full second. You have to put that move in and immediately do the move as fast as like possible, right? Otherwise, past like a second, it's gonna like, you know, go away, right? You won't get like that full buff of Arc Blast throughout like the round or some shit like that. No, it resets, right? After every like second, if you're not using Arc Blast, right? You can like spam it in a way, which is like, you know, I don't know if you could spam it like in the ground, but like you could like do Arc Blast, forward HP, forward HS, and then do again forward HS, which is also like a caveat, right? When you're in Arc Blast mode, your special moves are simplified. So you know, like your DP, oh, you could just do forward S instead of the full DP motion. You know your overhead, oh, back K. You know your stun dipper, oh, forward K, as long as you're in Arc Blast mode. But again, it's only for like, you know, a few like seconds, right? It's only for like a few seconds. You can't like stack it, right, for like a whole round, and once you use it, like it's gone. No, you have to use it immediately, right? That could be like, you know, a con to, you know, some, that could be a con, that could be even a pro to some people. But for me, it's like, man, you could do all these like crazy like Unika combos, but in the end, right, it is only for a momentary, like very short like time, like a fucking like a king like a Dio Zawardo moment, you know, happens like so fast or type shit, you know. I get it. I get why they chose like to make it that way, you know, to not make it like too overpowered. So I understand. I just don't like that it's like, you know, man, I had like so many ideas to like think about for Unika, with like not only like the Ender or like or also like the Arc Blast to like keep it on me, you know, things like that. I have like so many ideas to, you know, make that work, but unfortunately, right, it is what it is, right? Overall, I mean, besides like those cons, she is still like a solid character. I would probably like see her, you know, maybe like in an A tier, or like I would give her a scale of like 8.5 or even like 9. Or yeah, like I'll put it like an 8.5. Yeah, it's a very like high ranking character. I would put it in like high A tier, you know, in my honest opinion. Right? She just feels like so simple. Again, it's like a Shoto character. You wouldn't expect this from like a DLC character, right? With just very generic, very basic like Shoto elements. But the fact that they made her like so fun. You can make like a Shoto character, but just make him like fun, you know? Him slash her fun. And that's all you need. And Unika is hella fucking fun. Like just doing like shit with her and all this crazy stuff. Oh my god. I'm already thinking I wanna like, you know, play her like online, right? If I get like good enough in like Guilty Gear or like relearn like my Guilty Gear you know, play style, right? I want to jump back into Guilty Gear once I practice enough like Unika. She would be like my comeback tour, right, type of like character. She is mad fun. I like her a lot, bro.